Hello and welcome to a great night of hoops. You can feel the excitement in the air for this game. It's part of the NBA Cup. With our analysts Brent Barry and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, along with reporter Allie LaForce. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaken out. You look at the Hawks, and they've got the top spot in the conference, a testament to their hard work all year long. And of course there are the Knicks, 8.5 games behind. And now the opening lineup for New York. We've got Smith, and it's Whittington in at the 2. And for the Hawks, they've got MP, and it's O'Neal in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Well, Grant, tonight we've got two teams who aren't afraid to slow the pace of the game.
Well, B.A., it's because they're both adept at operating their half-court sets. They don't feel the need to push the tempo all the time.
So the Hawks will get the first possession. It seems we always keep circling back around to the topic of MP, and tonight is no different with the last game for him in the group stage of the NBA Cup. Of course, he's professed that he's taking his team all the way to win the Cup this season.
Hey, more power to him. I mean, he's got the swagger to make those statements, and I'd say he's delivering so far. You know, the most inspiring thing about MP's leadership is how it rubs off on the team. The whole organization is rooting for his growth as a leader and the sort of impact that can have on elevating his teammates as well. I think we're going to be in for a good one tonight.
Now here's Smith. Last game, 26 points for him. And Reed pulls it down. Now here's MP. He's closely guarded. About a minute played here so far in the first. Kept alive. O'Neal. There's the block. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
MP outside. The 3 is up.
One player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter. Well, he's just really struggling right now, and with everything he's throwing up, nothing really helping out in terms of his confidence. I mean, these ones aren't even close.
To the paint. 5 on the clock. And they pick up 2.
Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Almost 2 minutes into the first here. Puts up a 3. Again, MP missing.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Whittington passes to Vincent. Tipped. And he recovers it. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. Taking a look at some numbers here for him.
He's been really dialed in from deep during these last 5 games. Looking assertive and in control every time he rises up to shoot from beyond the three-point line. And it's been fun to watch.
Hey, puts up a 3. The rebound by Atlanta. They've been on a heater of late. 7 wins in a row.
Watching this team operate at this elite level, firing on all cylinders, the way they're going right now, this winning streak could go on for some time.
Now here's MP. In the game against Houston, very impressive. O'Neal passes to MP. Stripped it away. To the inside. Vincent with the ball. He's against O'Neal. Smith outside. Pass to Cardinal. Here's Wennington. Just 5 on the clock. Fires the 3. Cardinal with the bucket.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. Atlanta making a change here. Gills checked in. New York making a switch here. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Rockets got the job done. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and he made the defense look helpless as he piled on the points. He was locked in all night long. We'll see if that focus carries over into this game. Guys?
All right, Alec, thanks for the update. It'll be interesting to see if he can heat up once again tonight, Grant.
Yeah, you know he wants to do exactly this, B.A. Just needs to continue to play with the same fire and energy.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
New York shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. First free throw is good. And close to a quarter of the way into the season now, Grant. How aware are the players of where they are in the season?
You know, B.A., you generally are aware of where you are in the year, but you rarely see guys counting games played or anything like that.
Both good from the line that time. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. A shot to stop the run. Drills it from deep.
MP being involved from beyond the arc is trouble for the opposition.
Pass to Willis. Now here's Hardaway. Smith right side. 6 on the shot clock. New York again can't hit.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Rodman with a rebound. New York leading by 6. Smith left side. Pass to Rodman. Here's Nash, guarded by Reed. Blocked! And he stays with it, and he gets it back. They shoot again! Nash misses.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
And there's the rejection. And here we go, the Knicks in transition. Pass to Willis. Here's Rodman, guarded by Reed. Rodman, the pass to Nash. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And that does it for the first quarter. New York out in front, leading by 6. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Knicks?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
So here are the 5 for New York as they start the second. And it's Willis in at the 5 down low. MP outside. No good on the 3. New York leading by 8. Hardaway up top. Pass to Cardinal. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
It's his first trip to the line. The first free throw is good. And so he hits both. Here's MP. This one for 3. The rebound by Willis.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Hardaway, no good. Hawks trail by 10. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Knocks it loose. Pass to MP. From behind the arc. The Knicks with the rebound.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Now here's Warren. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Here's Monroe. He's scoreless and stolen by Hardaway. Pass to Nash. The 3. And Hardaway good for 3. And the Knicks lead by 13.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away. Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
Atlanta's gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. MP against Warren. From deep, MP. The rebound by Willis. Willis has got 5.
New York, looking at who they've got. Hardaway is out there with Nash. Then there's Willis. Then it's Cardinal. And it's Warren in at the small forward position. MP, no good. Stan, you've been on the bench in the NBA for many decades. What were some of your biggest pet peeves as a coach?
Oh my gosh, Kevin, that would be a long list. But the two biggest would be this. I think number one, anytime there was a lock.
Also to the
Hawks trail by 13. Well, Grant, this is the time of year when these teams are starting to know what they have.
Yeah, B.A., sometimes it takes a while with personnel changes or coaching changes, too. But now you have a good chunk of games under your belt, and the camaraderie has grown.
So on the floor for New York. And it's Warren in at small forward. And, yep, it's good. Warren's got his first basket.
And they're trending in the right direction after a rough first quarter from the field.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. O'Neal, he's checked in for the Hawks. All right, let's look back over the last 10 games now. See which teams were topping the charts in three-point shooting. The Hawks number 1.
You know, they've certainly been knocking down threes at a high rate. You can just see their confidence growing.
MP with it. He's covered by Vincent. From deep, MP. And Atlanta misses again.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Rockets got the job done. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and as we've come to expect, he contributed from the three-point line as well. He just went out there and played his game, absolutely owning the opposition in the process. Back to you guys.
Good stuff, Allie. Tremendous effort from him in that last game, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I think he pushed them to the win through sheer force of will.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
Now here's Smith. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over, so you've got to continue. Continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Vincent with the ball. Covered by MP. Basket's good. Vincent's got his second bucket on the night.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. MP outside. Will it go? Smith with the rebound.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
MP outside. 4-3. And Atlanta misses again.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
Count it for Vincent. Vincent's got 8.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
There's 47 seconds left in the second period. Here's MP coming off an unbelievable high-scoring game. A 3 off the inbound. It's hauled in by Whittington.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Here's Rodman. Second chance shot. Excellent D there from O'Neal.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
And here's MP from outside. Again, MP missing. Here's Vincent. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. It's the Knicks running away with this one. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're thinking about the shot. You were so close. Let's hear it from the participants.
Hi, everybody. We've got your favorite segment on tap as we check out how the Eastern Conference is shaping up.
Taking a look at the Hawks, it's still early, and we don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but right now, they are easily the best team in the league.
Well, we knew they'd be good, but we didn't know they'd be this good. And now, how about those first 2 quarters of play? Just a dominating performance for the New York Knicks.
I'm guessing my buddy over here loving it. They were forcing the ball into the paint with excellent results.
Hey, it's not rocket science. I keep telling people that.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Knicks leading by 23. They've got MP, and it's Monroe in at the 2 spot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Knocks down the long J.
He's been a piece of the puzzle tonight, but it's a team effort. Everyone's contributing to this lead.
Now here's MP. Again, MP missing.
Well, he tries to answer with a 3 of his own and can't do it. You can't get caught up in the one-on-one aspect.
Rodman. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
It's good.
Oh, that's a tough finish by MP. Go ahead.
Here's Whittington. No points yet. About a minute played here in the second half. Knocks down the triple.
Wow, what a start. 3 for 3. Terrific play calling. Everything clicking out of the gates here.
Here's MP. 5 points in the game. Puts up a deep 3. Oh, another miss by.
And
You've got Monroe. Reed out there with O'Neal. Then it's MP. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And he makes that one. We know the 90s were a different era, Greg. Either win the game or win the fight. Remember that? Do you miss that physicality?
Well, I would say, Kevin, it made for some great stories, but I don't think we're missing much without all the extracurriculars. And I think we have a beautiful game now.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, guys. MP in the last game against Houston lit up the floor. He scored an amazing number of points, and as his team has come to expect, he was a major factor from deep. Just a fantastic night for him, the kind he wants to have every night, I'm sure. Guys?
Yeah, David, he was in attack mode all night long. GA really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on, and there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
Here's MP. The Knicks making the shot. For three. It's rebounded by New York.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Here's Vincent, covered by Monroe. Vincent with it. 16 points for him. 4 on the clock. Tries a three. Here's Cardinal. No good that time. Some solid defense from Reed. Vincent with it. Now defended by MP. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Here's Vincent. His three-pointers off the mark. Atlanta's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. And here's MP for 3. Rebound by Smith.
They've got MP, and it's O'Neal in at the 5. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Takes a three. MP shot is off.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Stand back in your early coaching days, what was the dynamic working with the front office?
Well, I was in good situations, and so you need the coach and the front office in sync, where you're all working toward the same goals and you understand what the process is going to look like.
And how in sync were you when Stan was the coach and Stan was the front office?
We had problems then because the coach didn't like the front office very often, and the front office was always unhappy with the coach.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Rockets really lit up the floor. He dropped an amazing number of points, and he was locked in from deep. But when hasn't he been? A game that nobody will soon forget, that's for sure. How is he going to follow that up tonight? We'll see, guys.
Great report there, Allie. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well, I'll tell you, he was enjoying himself out there, kind of like us here in the broadcast booth. And whoever was matched up against him wasn't enjoying themselves.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
Now here's MP. He's got 7.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
Now a timeout called by New York.
Gotta come back. For the punt comeback. I gotta make 20 shots.
A new lineup here for New York. The 2K leaderboard shining a light on the league's best three-point shooting teams of late. The Hawks #1.
Well, this has been a hot three-point shooting team, and it starts with their passing, moving the ball to get quality looks.
Here's Wingate. It's blocked.
I get it.
MP outside to snap the cold streak. Again, MP missing.
Oh, my shot. My dude showing like that. Posted. Shot burn. I do the shot burn. And I'm gonna do a jump.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
So I can get my
for
shot
three.
up.
Warren with the rebound.
Oh, man.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another three to fall.
Here's Willis. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
Oh,
Willis has gotten his second bucket of the game.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
They get it again. Here's Reed.
Oh,
it doesn't go for him.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimmick.
My shot. Controller. Shot ball. Release. Shot. Ball.
He shoots it. Nash misses.
Thin margin of error right there.
Motherfucker shit. Stand. Motherfucker stand. Look at that shit. Hell no. There go. Get out of me, bro. Oh, my shot. I gotta win on pro. Gotta win on pro. Gotta win on pro. Let's go. I I'm at that Ryan. What's going on? Wrong play. Over somewhere. Bunch of red player. Shot release. Shot button. What's pro stick? What pro stick? Shot button. Double. Shots. Overtake. Icon. Dribble, post it, deliver. Hold a guard on both sides here. Pass out target. Open this. Direction. Last year. That shit right. I'll put the shot timing back up there. Shot meter shot. Like that. Look at it. Take over icon. I got it. Helen. Ball player. Let's get it. Get it on the right side. Man in possession. Trail. Emote. Turbo. Get this shit. Get that crap. I can still come back. That's why I'm making this shot. Yeah, man. Can I beat this shit on pro? The fuck? Try Simmons Pro said that. See if I'm missing on that. If I'm missing on that, then I know my controller. Something wrong with my controller. Controller settings. How you shooting like that? The fuck going on? Real player, real player. I've been making no shot when I first came in the game. What the fuck going on? That bullshit. My second person.
Shooting for New York. At the line for 2.
I get that shit. Get this shit. Got my shot on now. Are you sure? I'm shooting like that. Let's set up. Come on now. I'm not gonna make them two. I'm gonna make that. I'm starting making two. That fucking bullshit. Turn this shit off. Auburn. I don't know why you shooting like that. I don't know what made you start shooting like that. Oh shit, my volume down on this shit. Volume down on this shit. In stands. On court. In stands. TV broadcast.
Kevin?
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, The unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
There's no question, because even if you know what's wrong, individuals have different healing times. The time frames can be totally different for similar injuries.
Now, here's MP. Another miss by MP.
After the strong first half, this guy has not been the same, and largely a no-show right here.
Outside Warren. Out left to the wing. Some nice passing by New York here. Nash outside. Clock at 6. Fires from deep. And it's Reed pulling it down. Here's Atlanta now. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. The 3 from MP. Pass to Kramer. The 3 from MP. Another miss by MP.
He needs to drive to the rim.
I don't know what the fuck going on. I'm gonna try.
The shot just not going.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Knicks.
They made more foul shots, and that was the difference.
That was a big advantage. The other team was defending with their hands instead of moving their feet, and they handed them a lot of easy points at the line.
And now, for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
Now Nash, following the three-point attempt by MP. Pass to Warren.
Come on now. Okay, bye.
Shoots from the elbow. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Now the Knicks with it. Good momentum, 8 straight points. And here's MP for 3.
Going
to the left wing. Here's Palermo.
Not that shit.
The Hawks
He
again
ain't making
can't
that shit
hit.
either.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it, because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
It's a
Here's
win-win.
Wingate. Shoots a fader. The shot's good.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did
Stop
tonight.
running, nigga. Moving around.
MP against Hardaway. The 3 from MP. Another miss by MP.
That bullshit.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. And this is a big win for them in the NBA Cup as they move to 2-1 in the group stage.
And if they can win their final group stage game, it's likely that they're going to advance to the next stage.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and
bullshit.
David Olney, this is Kevin
know why
Harlan
my
saying
shot
thanks
off.
for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
I got 7,000 found out that shit. I don't know why my shut off.
Season's not over.
I put this shit on
Plenty of
pro.
time left. Good game, FP.
Don't holler fine. Put it on pro. Put it on pro. Bro. Get to it.
They call this
Yeah,
place the
clock
phone.
down schedule.
So dial up a double.
Ran to the knockout round of the NBA Cup. Shit. Get to it. Got motherfucking one more guy. Motherfucker play this shit. There we go. Put that up my shooting net. There we go. 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 I feel like an all-star. There we go. There we go. There we go.
Hi, folks. Glad to have you with us here. You're watching the East quarterfinals of the NBA Cup. We're excited to bring it to you. Brian Anderson here. With me, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Joining us courtside is Allie LaForce.
Let's see if I can got down.
And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. You look at the Hawks, it's a long season, but right now they're in great position, holding that prize top spot. And of course the Bulls, 6.5 games back.
When I look at Chicago, it really hasn't been the dominant season they were hoping for, but they're still in the hunt for a high season seed.
From here on out, it's just about putting in the work. Coming to every game ready to compete and never giving less than your best.
Now the opening lineup for Atlanta. They've got MP, and it's Monroe in at the small forward. And for Chicago, we've got Edwards, and it's Simmons in at the 4. And in terms of the NBA Cup tournament, this Eastern quarterfinals game is a must-win for these two group winners. Lose and you're out of the running for the NBA Cup.
Yeah, make no mistake. This might count as a regular season game statistically, but there's nothing regular about it. These teams are battling for their shot at that NBA Cup.
And this is, of course, a critical game for MP to come through and help his team stay alive in the battle for the NBA.
I put this shit on All-Star. I think I'm gonna beat the shit out of these dudes. Semi-pro. I thought I put it on pro. I don't know, semi-pro.
And this game starts the elimination round for the NBA Cup tournament. All teams won their respective groups, but only one can advance.
Yeah, this tourney can kind of sneak up on you. Suddenly, the intensity is much higher, and so are the stakes.
And here we are in the quarterfinals. MP's very pleased to be here, but he knows the job is not done yet.
Oh, yeah, and MP wants it all. From the start of this competition, he told us he is all in on winning this thing. He's 3 wins away from reaching that goal.
Looking at the starting 5 for the Atlanta Hawks. O'Neal is out there with Reed. Then there's Monroe. Then it's MP. And it's Kramer in at the 1 spot. And it's the Hawks' ball. Their last encounter was in Atlanta.
And the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
It was definitely that defense that carried them to that huge win that night. You have to figure they'll be primed to wreak even more havoc here in this one.
Pass to Simmons. Here's Pickett. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
MP deciding where to go with it. Fires for three. Another three for Atlanta.
Almost perfect in the game to start, 3 of 4.
Do what I please.
Bulls have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Pass to Simmons. Over Reed. Drops it in from 14 feet away.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
I don't think he sees any kind of defense when he's at that range. It doesn't matter who's guarding him.
That's it.
Here's Kramer. Edwards defending. Fast break. Here comes
Chicago.
Chicago. Jeffries, good.
That's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
And Atlanta has possession. The Bulls getting the bucket. And here's MP for 3. Jeffries with the rebound. Hawks winning their last game against the Warriors in San Francisco.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
Yeah, they sapped the energy right out of the building in that one. They just were knocking down threes, and it was deflating both for the team and the crowd.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against the Warriors was phenomenal. He scored an incredible number of points, and that was his highest output of the season. He was remarkable in that game. It's not often you see a player that dominant, and I'm sure he wants to keep it going. Guys?
David, we appreciate the update. Greg, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
Here's Kramer. Still yet to score. 6 on the shot clock. MP, no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off. Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And